Welcome to XRP On Moon, your go-to source for all things XRP. Today, we are witnessing a historic moment in the world of cryptocurrency, and XRP holders need to pay close attention. The news just dropped, and it's monumental. They officially did it with XRP. But what exactly does this mean, and why should it matter to you? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the official action that has everyone buzzing. Industry insiders have confirmed that a major institutional milestone has been achieved involving XRP. This is not just a minor partnership or a small-scale adoption. We're talking about a development that could fundamentally change how XRP is perceived, utilized, and valued across global financial markets. For months, XRP enthusiasts and investors have been waiting for this moment, and now it's here. The immediate impact on market sentiment has been profound. XRP's trading volume surged almost instantly as news circulated across social media, crypto forums, and financial news outlets. Analysts are describing this as a game-changing confirmation for XRP's utility and legitimacy. Even casual investors are starting to take notice because this isn't just hype, it's an official endorsement of XRP's growing relevance. Why is this important for you as an XRP holder? Simply put, it validates XRP's core value proposition: fast, efficient, and scalable cross-border transactions. Institutions that once hesitated to adopt digital assets are now signaling confidence in XRP's technology. This official move is likely to accelerate adoption, potentially driving demand and creating upward pressure on price, though we will discuss the financial nuances in later parts. Moreover, the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem is reacting positively. Ripple's technology has consistently been positioned as a bridge between traditional finance and digital assets, and this official step reinforces that narrative. Media coverage is highlighting XRP's ability to solve liquidity issues in cross-border payments, which is exactly why institutional interest is skyrocketing. It's important to note the psychological effect this news has on investors. Crypto markets are heavily influenced by sentiment, and official confirmations like this can trigger waves of buying activity. Traders and long-term holders alike are recalibrating their strategies, anticipating that XRP may soon occupy a much larger role in the market. The official announcement surrounding XRP is not just another crypto headline, it represents a tangible shift in institutional confidence. Sources indicate that major financial players, previously hesitant to engage with digital assets, have now formally integrated XRP into their operational frameworks. This is a rare moment where speculation meets reality, signaling a level of credibility that few altcoins can claim. At the heart of this development is XRP's role as a bridge currency for cross-border transactions. Large banks and payment providers have historically faced friction and delays in international transfers. XRP, with its near-instant settlement capability and low transaction costs, now offers a practical solution that is being officially recognized at the institutional level. The confirmation of this adoption effectively removes a long-standing barrier, transforming XRP from a speculative asset to a functional tool for global finance. Market analysts are interpreting this move as a precursor to more substantial liquidity inflows. Whenever a major institution officially adopts a crypto asset, it not only validates the technology, but also signals to the broader market that the asset is here to stay. For XRP, this could mean accelerated network activity, increased trading volume, and heightened media attention. Traders are already reacting to the news with short-term price spikes, reflecting a market eager to capitalize on confirmed institutional adoption. The strategic importance of this official move cannot be overstated. Beyond immediate price action, it positions XRP as a serious contender in areas traditionally dominated by fiat systems. Central banks, multinational corporations, and large-scale payment processors are now evaluating XRP as a potential solution to streamline liquidity management. This adoption could reshape the competitive landscape in digital payments, especially as speed and efficiency become decisive factors for institutions. From a technical perspective, the blockchain community is observing increased network engagement. On-chain data shows rising transaction counts and heightened wallet activity, indicating that not only is interest growing among investors, but the asset is also being utilized as intended. This is a crucial metric for long-term sustainability, as widespread utility strengthens both perception and intrinsic value. Additionally, the ripple effect on related financial products is significant. ETFs, custody solutions, and liquidity pools involving XRP are likely to see a surge in demand as institutional confidence spreads. The market is essentially witnessing a convergence of technology adoption and financial strategy, which historically precedes periods of substantial asset appreciation. In essence, this official institutional move is more than a headline. It is a structural milestone for XRP. The immediate market response reflects optimism, while long-term implications suggest a foundational shift in how the crypto asset is positioned within global finance. With the official confirmation of institutional adoption, XRP's price dynamics are entering a critical phase. Historically, such announcements trigger immediate spikes due to heightened market optimism, but the long-term trajectory depends on sustained confidence and adoption. Traders are closely analyzing technical indicators, liquidity flows, and volume trends to anticipate the next moves, while long-term holders are evaluating the fundamental implications of this milestone. Price action following major confirmations often shows a pattern of rapid appreciation, consolidation, and renewed momentum. XRP has already seen a noticeable surge in trading volume, suggesting that both retail and institutional participants are positioning themselves ahead of expected market activity. This is reinforced by sentiment analysis from crypto forums and social media, where bullish narratives are now dominating discussions. Investors are interpreting the official adoption as a validation of XRP's potential to achieve higher market capitalization and broader use in real-world applications. Market psychology plays a pivotal role here. The confirmation has shifted XRP from a perceived speculative asset to a credible financial instrument. This shift influences decision-making among traders. Those who were previously cautious are now entering positions, while early adopters may consider taking profits at key resistance levels. Understanding this psychological impact is essential for anyone aiming to navigate the volatility effectively. The correlation between institutional activity and price movement is also worth noting. Large-scale purchases and network adoption create a scarcity effect, indirectly influencing price appreciation. While short-term traders may capitalize on momentum swings, long-term investors are beginning to recognize XRP's growing legitimacy as a global transaction facilitator. This dual-layer effect, short-term excitement and long-term validation, creates a complex yet promising landscape for strategic positioning. Additionally, XRP's technical indicators show promising trends. On-chain metrics, such as active addresses and transaction velocity, suggest that adoption is not limited to hype but is reflecting real-world utility. Network efficiency and the ability to process cross-border payments faster than traditional systems add intrinsic value that often precedes market re-rating by analysts and investors alike. However, volatility remains a critical factor. Even with institutional backing, XRP is subject to typical crypto market swings. Traders and holders need to balance enthusiasm with caution, considering both macroeconomic conditions and sector-specific developments. The key takeaway is that while official adoption signals strong fundamentals, market psychology will drive short-term fluctuations that can be leveraged strategically. XRP's price trajectory is being shaped by a combination of institutional confirmation, market sentiment, and on-chain activity. The asset is positioned for both immediate market response and long-term growth, making this an opportune moment for informed evaluation. With XRP now officially recognized at an institutional level, holders must carefully consider their next moves. This milestone is a powerful signal, but navigating it strategically requires understanding both opportunity and risk. For long-term holders, the focus should remain on fundamental growth and adoption metrics rather than short-term market noise. XRP's increasing use in cross-border transactions and integration by major financial institutions strengthens its long-term narrative, providing a solid foundation for patient investors. Short-term traders, on the other hand, are evaluating patterns in volatility and trading volume to maximize gains. Historical trends indicate that after major confirmations, crypto assets often experience rapid price swings, followed by consolidation periods. Those who position themselves early can capture momentum-driven gains, but it is critical to monitor support and resistance levels closely. Awareness of macroeconomic conditions, global financial events, and competing digital assets is equally important, as these factors can amplify price fluctuations. Risk management is more important than ever. Despite institutional adoption, cryptocurrency markets remain inherently volatile. Diversification, careful allocation, and setting stop-loss orders can help protect against unexpected downturns. Investors should also avoid reacting solely to hype or social media sentiment, as short-term speculation can create misleading signals. Instead, combining technical analysis with a clear understanding of XRP's adoption trajectory provides a more balanced approach to risk and reward. The broader implications of this development extend beyond individual investment strategy. By officially endorsing XRP, institutions are signaling a shift in how digital assets are perceived globally. This can accelerate regulatory clarity, improve infrastructure for crypto-based payments, and open new avenues for partnerships with banks, fintech companies, and global remittance services. The ripple effect of this adoption is likely to enhance market trust, reduce friction in international transfers, and potentially attract additional institutional players to the XRP ecosystem. Furthermore, the milestone reinforces XRP's competitive advantage over other cryptocurrencies focused purely on speculative growth. Its real-world utility, speed, and scalability position it as a leading contender for practical financial applications. For holders, this represents not just a price opportunity, but a stake in a network that is increasingly recognized as a key enabler of digital finance. XRP's official institutional adoption demands thoughtful engagement. Long-term holders should focus on the asset's growing utility and market integration, while short-term participants can leverage volatility carefully with proper risk management. Beyond individual strategy, the confirmation strengthens XRP's position as a serious player in global finance. The official institutional adoption of XRP marks a defining moment not only for the cryptocurrency itself, but also for the broader digital finance ecosystem. Looking ahead, the trajectory of XRP is likely to be influenced by a combination of adoption trends, network utilization, regulatory developments, and overall market sentiment. Analysts are highlighting several key factors that could shape XRP's potential in the coming months and years, providing both opportunities and cautionary considerations for investors. One of the primary drivers for XRP's growth is its expanding role in cross-border payments. Traditional banking systems often face delays, high fees, and limited liquidity when processing international transfers. XRP's protocol addresses these pain points by providing near-instant settlement and minimal transaction costs, making it highly attractive to large institutions, fintech companies, and payment providers. The confirmation of official institutional involvement further validates XRP's utility and strengthens confidence in its scalability. As more institutions integrate XRP into their operations, network activity is expected to increase, driving both usage and visibility, which historically correlates with positive market performance. Another important consideration is the broader adoption trend within the crypto industry. XRP now joins a growing list of digital assets that have received institutional backing, signaling a maturation of the market. Investors and traders are increasingly prioritizing assets with real-world applications over speculative tokens. This trend benefits XRP, which already has a well-established use case and positions it as a leading candidate for continued growth. Enhanced adoption could also lead to greater liquidity, smoother trading, and improved price stability over time, reinforcing its credibility among both retail and institutional participants. Regulatory clarity will also play a crucial role in shaping XRP's future. While the official adoption is a major milestone, governments and financial regulators worldwide are still developing frameworks for digital assets. Positive regulatory developments, such as clear guidelines on custody, compliance, and transaction settlement, would likely reinforce XRP's market position and encourage more institutions to participate. Conversely, regulatory hurdles or restrictions could temporarily slow adoption, making it important for holders to stay informed and adaptable. Monitoring developments in this area will be essential for anyone considering strategic investment in XRP. From a market psychology perspective, this milestone is likely to strengthen long-term confidence. Investors are no longer solely reacting to speculative narratives. They now have tangible evidence of institutional trust in the asset. This shift in perception can attract new participants, ranging from high-net-worth individuals to corporate treasuries, further solidifying XRP's role in global finance. However, it is equally important to recognize that volatility remains inherent in crypto markets, and price corrections, while natural, should not overshadow the long-term potential indicated by institutional adoption and network growth. For holders and traders, strategic positioning remains critical. Long-term participants should continue to monitor adoption trends, network activity, and regulatory developments while maintaining a disciplined approach to investment allocation. Short-term traders can capitalize on volatility, but must balance opportunity with careful risk management. Diversification, stop-loss orders, and clear exit strategies are essential tools for navigating market fluctuations while maximizing potential gains. This milestone provides a rare alignment of fundamentals, adoption, and market sentiment, creating an environment where informed decision-making can lead to meaningful opportunities. It is essential to address financial responsibility. While the official adoption of XRP is a historic and promising development, this content is for informational purposes only. It should not be interpreted as financial, investment, or trading advice. Cryptocurrency investments carry significant risk, including the potential loss of principal. Market conditions can change rapidly, and past performance is not indicative of future results. Before making any investment decision, individuals should consult with a licensed financial advisor, conduct thorough research, and carefully consider their risk tolerance and investment objectives. Staying informed, disciplined, and strategic is key to navigating the exciting but unpredictable world of digital assets. The official institutional adoption of XRP represents a turning point with both immediate and long-term implications. The combination of real-world utility, institutional backing, growing network activity, and market recognition positions XRP for potential growth while underscoring the importance of careful strategy and risk management. Investors now have a unique opportunity to assess their position in the context of a market that is evolving rapidly.